Hi everybody, it's the Soap Man and it's time to make some soap. So what I'm going to do this evening is attempt to make a watermelon soap. I've wanted to do that for a long time and I just never have, and for one reason I've never found a watermelon fragrance that I'm happy with, at least from the suppliers that I buy from. Two of them don't even sell watermelon fragrances, and the others that do, reviewers say either they don't smell good or they misbehave. Some of them misbehave seriously, and some of them turn brown, and let's face it, who wants brown watermelon? So I'm not doing watermelon fragrance. I'm going to use what I used the other day in my hot process. This is Crafter's Choice from Wholesale Supplies Plus, and it's orange cranberry. May sound a little strange for watermelon, but this has a really very sweet, very fruity-like scent to it. So to me, that is what I like about watermelon. It's sweet, juicy, just really delicious, and this has that sweet, juicy smell to it. So that's what I'm doing. So for the rind, I'm using two different colors to make the variegated color in the rind. For the light, I'll be using Nurture Soap's New Leaf Green, and for the dark, I'll be using Brambleberry's Chrome Green Oxide. Of course, the white part will just be titanium dioxide. And the red flesh of the watermelon will be an old Nurture Soap. It's called, what is it called? Raspberry Red. Now, Nurture Soap doesn't sell this anymore. What they say is what they now sell as Queen of Hearts, I believe, is this exact mica. So this, as far as I know, this is the same as the current Queen of Hearts. So let's see. Let's go ahead and get started. Pour our lye solution into our oils. I'm soaping at around 90 degrees Fahrenheit. Little bit of acceleration will be okay because I want the bottom layers to set up, as long as they're pourable. So let's bring this up to a light emulsification. Get it split off, colored, scented, and poured. So for the two greens that will represent the rind, I'm going to pour off approximately 300 milliliters. There's one. There's two. Set that out of the way. So let's color these. When I go to mix these in, greens often turn a really not so attractive brownish green, and both of these do that as well, although the new leaf green doesn't look too bad. But yeah, I see some of that icky brown in it, and this one also does the same. But they always morph back into a really nice green once they've fully saponified. I'm happy with these. These will have to be hit with a stick blender. especially the dark green since it's an oxide. And I want these to thicken up a little bit. So let's get a little bit of fragrance in each one. Go ahead, stick blend these. Lightest to darkest, of course. Okay, so this fragrance oil behaves really well, like I thought it would. Because that was quite a good bit of stick blending, more than I usually do, especially with fragrance in. And I'm going to let those sit for just a minute. I'll be right back. Okay, so this is a very well behaving fragrance like I thought it would be. This is still a little on the thin side, but what I'm going to do is just kind of drizzle these together so they kind of commingle. Okay, I thought I had a fully charged battery, which apparently I don't, and I've never actually used this camera plugged in, but it does seem to be working plugged in, so let's hopefully continue. So I'm going to pour off approximately the same amount, maybe a little bit less for our white part. That's sitting up finely, but it's still a little bit jiggly. I'm going to be really careful pouring this white. Let's give the white a buzz to break up those TD particles. That's still a little bit jiggly. I think this will support it, but I'm just going to play it safe and let the spatula break the fall. And once again, that's still too thin, so I'll be back. Okay, so let's finish this up. That finally set up enough to pour. So let's see what this raspberry red, known today as Queen of Hearts, looks like in soap. Looks pretty good. So let's get the rest of our fragrance. Let's get our poppy seeds ready. Just have some brambleberry poppy seeds to represent the seeds in the watermelon. Mix this up with the stick blender, and then we'll put our poppy seeds in, and then we'll pour it. I think that is the perfect consistency. It's pourable, but it's thick enough that those poppy seeds will stay in place. Okay, it's still too thin to do anything with. This fragrance behaves beautifully, but what I'm going to do is just go ahead and shut this down. We're finished. I will let this sit for a few minutes so I can put a top on it, a little bit of a textured top, and then I will spray it with some rubbing alcohol to prevent soda ash and put it to bed. So, can't really move my camera because it's plugged in, but anyway, we got most of it filmed, so I will see you tomorrow for the cut. So thanks for watching, everybody. Take care, and I'll see you tomorrow. Okay, so we're back to cut our soap, and we had our usual results. Just glass-like appearance. Popped right out of the mold. The pour went well. My pretty top got flattened. I had some nice peaks on it, and I put a lid on it to help insulate it, and flattened it, but oh well, nothing I can do. Let's see what it looks like. So that's the side view. So let's cut this into some bars. I do speak very, very highly of that fragrance oil. That was Crafter's Choice Orange Cranberry. I know it doesn't smell like watermelon, but it does have a really fruity, juicy, sweet smell to it, like watermelon should be. And it behaves very well. And I can really smell it. I'm going to cut this on the side because the poppy seeds, I don't want them to drag through. Yep, that's what it's supposed to look like. Our variegated greens for the rind, a layer of the white, and nice, ripe, juicy watermelon. And since they're all going to look pretty much the same, I'll just cut the second bar off camera. But my first attempt at a watermelon soap went pretty well. I'm quite happy with it. So you all have a great rest of your weekend. Thanks for watching. Stay safe. Take care of yourselves. And I'll see you next week. Bye.